Ladies and gentlemen, I am Kagekaze, and this... I don't really know what this is. This is The Secret World, a game that I have heard about in passing. But I have a friend at work that has definitely been looking forward to it, and has decided to help me get involved by giving me a key. So therefore, I've decided to record my foray into The Secret World. Yeah, so this game has been interesting so far. I went in just to try out the systems here, and it would not retain my video settings until I upgraded my video drivers, which I probably should have done anyway, but it was just a tiny bit frustrating at that time. So I've got everything running here on Ultra as high as I can go. Lots of options here, none of which you can change from the menu screen. You have to actually get into the game. So we're going to go ahead and do that and sign into The Secret World. So we're going to go ahead and create a new character. I really don't mind which server. Let's just go ahead and move on to the character creation screen. So here you choose a faction. It can be Illuminati, Templars, or Dragon. And underneath each one of these is of course a video telling you what they are all about. And you can go ahead and watch each one of these videos to kind of get a brief idea of the faction. There doesn't appear to be a lot of well, there's a lot of differences story-wise, but it doesn't appear like there's going to be a major difference between which faction you choose. Now, this is a game that, as I've looked into it a little bit, touts that you don't need levels or classes. So everything you do, I think of kind of like Skyrim or any kind of Elder Scrolls game when they say things like that, and I think it's going to be kind of true for this game. Is basically anything that you do is going to give you points, and those points upgrade what you are doing at the time, be it melee, ranged, magic. Interesting character creation. I'm just kind of randomly going through each. I have an idea here of what I want to go for just to be silly. Let's go for facial traits. What kind of head? I don't really have a head in mind. Just randomize a bit. Pick one. It can be real pale or real tan. I don't know which. I'll go here. Zoom in a bit. There's quite a few options here. Let me turn off... See, there's lots of accessories too, which is kind of nice. Like you can actually choose to not have a pair of glasses or to actually have a pair if you truly want. Let's actually go ahead and look at some of these things. So all sorts of different types of glasses. Some really big and absurd, some a little more practical. Let's turn that off for now. What have we got? You have an amazing amount of customizability here. Let me go to back here, because what you're seeing here is actually I'm wearing a jacket that is actually on my back slot. So see, I can actually turn that off, go back here to chest, and then I've got a whole bunch of different shirts and styles I can choose from. Not entirely sure what kind of clothing I'm going for. That's you know, there's so many options here. Look at those military jackets or military sweaters. So many different styles to choose from. And that's always been kind of difficult for me because I put a lot of time behind character development here, just because I can never fully, can never decide. I like all sorts of different styles. Slacks, jeans. Look at that pinstripe. So what kind of things can I put on my back? I've got jackets or hoodies. Camouflage jackets. All sorts of interesting designs. Checked hoodies. Hey, look, a combat jacket. You can actually wear a combat jacket, and it's not. It does nothing to my character other than it's cosmetic. Purely 100% cosmetic choices. A diagonal zip biker jacket. That's interesting. Hey, yes! Go out in style in the pink flight jacket. Long leather. Military harness. Does not give me extra inventory. Open coat. There we go. Pinstripe suit. Or just a suit jacket. I could go around in a suit and jacket if I really, really, really want to. Or I can look like a crazy psycho person, wear crazy colors like blue and yellow. Wow. Just wow. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Tempting to go into the pinstripe suit. What have we got for shoes? All the way to the top, please. Sneakers, all sorts of sneakers. Hiking boots. Trainers. Leg warmers. Schoolboy shoes, huh? Not too bad for the style here. Has to be called schoolboy. Is there maybe another... Western boots with a skull detail that you can't see too well, but that's fine. Alright, so, well, maybe we should see if something goes underneath a little better than the white. Look at that. It just doesn't work right for some of these. I could, like, put a polo underneath my pinstripe jacket. With a popped collar, no less. See, look. Pop collar. I could be a bro. Dude bro. So I just pretty much kind of want an undershirt, I guess. But I can't just choose not to have something. Well, let's have logos. That doesn't work well with it. No. No, 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 no. You can't just say no to shirts. Well then. Let's just go with something simple. There. Doesn't look too bad, I don't think. No. Let's go back to the head. What kind of head can we have? Yes, I am going to spend a lot of time in this customization, as you can tell, so pardon if the video doesn't get too far. I think I know where I'm going with this, though. Lots of subtle different changes here. Kind of a square jaw. Do not know. I've never been... You know, my Mass Effect characters look ugly half the time, just because I'm no good with sliders and moving things around. Thankfully, they do not give me full control over all the sliders of the face, because then I would probably look like a blob. Yes. So let me see. We've got all sorts of different hairstyles. And you can see they've basically given you a ton of customization for this game. You can pick pretty much what you want. What do you want to look like? You're going to be able to pick how you want to play. Let's see, anything interesting as far as... Let's go with that. We're going to do kind of a... let's go with the black. Black hair. I can adjust my eyebrows. That's my eyebrows. Let's zoom in a bit. Eyebrows, yes. What about eyebrows, as they would say in Furikuri? Yes, I'll go with the kind of... yeah, let's do that one. So what can I do with the beard? Yes. Slight. See, I don't know what this one is. Facial feature 1. It's like you can get like a shadow across your face, and it doesn't really do anything. I'm guessing that's just not implemented yet. All sorts of different options, yes. Well then, I think we're good here. What about the eyes? I want red eyes. Yes. Why not? Okay, so what they do in this, that's kind of interesting, is they allow you to enter in a full name for your character. So I know a lot of people actually like this idea, and it's kind of neat. To basically give your character not only your first name and full name, but a last name. And the way they do this is they allow you, the first name and the last name really don't matter. It is the nickname. The character's nickname is your unique player name. So the nickname is the one that must not be taken. Dairok Tinmao. Whatever. I probably spelled it wrong, but I'll take it.
Terrorist attack on the headquarters of the multinational Orachi Group. It's been over a week since the first reports of widespread destruction in this now abandoned commercial district of Tokyo. We join our Asian correspondents to ask, just what is the Japanese government hiding, and why?
Disgusting. I don't know why he swallowed the fly. Of course, apparently swallowing flies makes things burn. Not a good sign. So in about 3 days, the entire place is completely trashed. he is not getting his premium back. Security deposit, gone. I do like the way he's turned out to look in the cutscenes, so I like the way the character does appear in these cutscenes as you. The one you created is the one you see. So now we have powers, and now we've more than likely been discovered by the Dragon Clan, with guys who sew their mouths shut. Well, they went through the effort of buying me a suit, apparently. So this is when you actually get control of your character here. And let's go ahead and look around here. So, this is kind of our tutorial. WSAD moves. Right mouse button, of course, can move the camera around, as you see there. If you move in a bit close to your character, he kind of phases out, kind of pixel fade. An odd technique. Most games I see usually just kind of make your character transparent as you move in. So, I haven't fully discovered everything about the UI. I've only kind of looked in a bit, but one thing I can show you is what's interesting here is the menu is a series of overlays. So if I move out with my camera here, you can see this is my character menu, and it pops up around my character, pointing at my character. If I zoom in and out, it actually makes that menu bigger. So it's kind of neat. You have titles in the game, so I could become the Receptive Nobunaga. And all of your character stats are kind of just here, just kind of hidden. You can go into them. Healing stats, defensive, offensive. I've got faction rank. I haven't, again, since I haven't done a lot of looking into the game, I don't exactly know what all the factions are, what they do for you, what you can get. Gear management. I'm guessing gear management here, since you can create, delete, and load, means that I could probably set up kind of like the gear manager in World of Warcraft, is what I would compare it to. Haven't gotten any gear yet, so obviously I can't say for sure, but that's what it's making me think of when I look at these menus. So I can possibly load up different types of gear. Looks like I have the ability to go into my dressing room here. Can I take off my... Here's my pinstripe suit. I can't just unwear it. Same with my feet. So can't do much there yet, but I can. Looks like I can get different types of outfits. Talismans, major, minor, a head, and 2 weapons. Okay. So that is my character sheet. Alright, look for something to orient me. Tier completed. The butterfly effect. Head towards the butterflies. What if I don't want to? I want to explore. How far will they let me explore? I don't think it's going to be very far. It's kind of neat. I like it. The graphics are fairly decent here. I've run into a few graphical snags in the game, but the game is in beta, This game is not indicative of the final product. There are features that are not enabled in this beta. So if you do decide to join the Secret World beta, keep that all in mind, that things can and will change. Okay, so I pretty much went... That is where I need to go. I can tell you that because I've been a little bit through this tutorial, so I could basically skip it. But what I've got here is there's my little arrow telling me where I need to go. I just kind of want to explore and see if there's anything interesting here that they've put in for people that just don't want to go straight to it. See, there's my butterflies that I need to chase. It's actually a pretty interesting map. When you think about it, this is the tutorial phase, and I am getting a pretty wide open area here that I can explore. And all of this is pretty much outside the game proper, I do believe. Because once you actually get into the game, a lot of this is no longer... I mean, this is, as you can see, there's no one else around, nowhere nearby. I don't even have chat active right now. Because I'm not near anyone. Hey, I discovered the police station. Surprise, there is nobody here. It's an empty world. Which is kind of a shame. It looks really good. Seal Fight Club. Seal Soul. I think it's pronounced Soul. So maybe you can come back out here, but I think this version of it is instanced. Meaning, no one else can come here except for me. Just because this is my startup area. So, the fact that I'm discovering places, though, makes me think that, yes, I can eventually come back out here. It's just that this particular part of it is for only me. Well, there you go. That's kind of been a tour of the area. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Well, I know I'm looking for butterflies. Let's go and do that instead of wandering around so much. You guys are probably not interested in me just wandering around, not knowing where I'm going. Follow the butterflies, pretty butterflies. Yes. On to next.